My name is Alan Posty Connolly, and I live in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, Canada. I own a company called PEI Vapor Systems Limited, and we've been selling a product, a water vapor cleaning machine, for the past 8 years. Allow me to recommend this product to you because it will make a difference in your business. It will clean things that you'll never get cleaned otherwise, and it does it all with just water. You put water in the machine, you heat it up. Between the heat and the pressure and the accessory, it will clean things in your home, your restaurant, your business in spades. The purpose of this DVD is to show people how this machine can help your business, how it can improve the cleanliness, in fact raise the level of cleanliness in your business. It'll be divided into various segments, showing you how the components are used, the accessories are used to clean various things in various service sectors. When the box arrives, you'll find the machine and all the accessories in two boxes, really, one inside the other. Okay, so you have to open up both boxes clearly. All right, and then you'll start seeing the components. This is to be used to fill up the tank with water, because the only thing you use with this machine is water. Okay, so I'll just put the parts as we go down. This is the detachable hose, which is plugged into the front of the machine, and you'll see where it's made of pretty sturdy electric components. Anyway, that goes in the front of the machine. Okay, you'll see where the gun is here. There's a gun here with a safety switch on it that's on off, and if it's pushed to frontwards, you can't pull the trigger. All right, and this is where all the water vapor comes out right here, and all the attachments go on the end of that. So that's the hose. So let's put the hose over here, and of course there's the owner's manual, which will be at the top of the box, and that has all the instruction for using the machine. These are a number of more accessories here. This is the top of the container that we use for filling water. This is the squeegee, medium-sized brush, then the detail attachment. So that's in a bag. Another attachment here. This is the upholstery brush used for upholstery, stainless steel, and various other things. This is the wall floor brush. That's later on in the presentation you'll see all the useful ways that this can be put into action. Okay, these are the two long extensions here, and they're used for, if you're trying to put on the extensions, you're using for high places. This is the small extension, which goes on first, and I'll describe that a little later. There's 3 extensions in all, one short one and 2 long ones. And the first one goes on the hose. The smallest one goes on the hose first, and then the 2 larger extensions go on after. All the extensions at the end of the hose just click on like so. Now coming out of the box are all the detail brushes. There are 3 kinds of them, brass, steel, and nylon. Nylon being the least coarse, steel being the most coarse, and we'll talk about applications for all these various detail assignments, but there's 10 steel brushes, 10 nylon brushes, and 10 brass brushes, and they're all here. And then lastly, but most importantly, is the machine itself. And this is the machine. So you take the machine out of the bag, and this is strictly for storage. Okay. Underneath you'll see that there's a drain button here. Okay, and this is where you can drain the water. For maintenance purposes, you sometimes have to open this up and drain water through it, which we'll cover later on in the safety section of the presentation. To put the water in the machine, you have to open up the cap. All right, and to open up the cap, you turn it, you press down and turn it counterclockwise, and it just comes off like so. All right. Now your cap is off. You can set the cap over here, and you now are able to pour 4 liters of water into the machine. This container here is used to fill the machine. This is a funnel / cap, which you use to fill the machine up with water, because it'll just fit right into the opening here, like so, and your water will be poured in to your machine. Now once you have the 4 liters of water in the machine, you just put the cap back on and spin it until it won't spin anymore. Now it's not spinning anymore, so I press down on it and turn it to the right to lock it. The next thing is to plug it into a 3-prong outlet, much like this one here. So you plug it in, and then you go back to the buttons at the front of the machine. Now this is the on-off switch. It doesn't say on-off. It's off now. That turns it on. This is the spray switch. It's off now. That turns it on. This button here allows it to become more of a pressure washer. If you want to turn that on, it's like this. Now, we don't use this too often, this pressure washer feature, but if it was something very, very difficult to clean, then you can use that option. This green button will come on when the machine is all ready for use. Okay? When you're out of water, this button, this orange button, will come on to tell you that you're out of water. It'll take 20 minutes to heat up, okay? And the pressure gauge will come up this way, all right? And when it gets over to the 5, this green light comes on. Then you're ready for cleaning. Over here, this regulates the pressure, okay? Now, the product is made in Italy, it's made in Europe, and when you think you're turning it down, you're turning it up. So when you turn it counterclockwise, you're turning it up. When you turn it clockwise, you're turning it down. And all the way to the right is off. In fact, if it's turned all the way to the right, it won't work at all. Okay, the machine is designed for stopping and starting, and it doesn't vacuum up the dirt. And this is why towels are suggested and even recommended, and in fact they're a necessity. All right, the towels are used by the various accessories, in particular the upholstery accessory. Let's look at this accessory right here. This is the upholstery accessory. Okay. And you put it on like this and just tuck the towels underneath the clips. Now you've got an item that can clean upholstery, stainless steel, screens, all kinds of different things. This, once again, clicks on to the end of the hose. Your heat comes out here, and people use this for maintenance on, as I'm saying, upholstery, stainless steel, and many things. When the upholstery brush goes on, you'll notice that it wiggles back and forth, and you want it to be steady. So you press this button down, like so. Now it won't wiggle back and forth. Okay? The squeegee attachment operates much the same way. It just clicks on. All the steam comes out the little holes along here, and it's excellent for taking the film off windows or display cases or mirrors. This is the floor wall brush. Now this once again uses a towel, and to show you how the towel gets used here, you once again put the towel down like so, and you see the 4 clips here. Take the clips, clip the towel on like so, all right, and that's how it goes, like this. All the heat comes out here, and this once again is used for cleaning rugs, taking stains out of rugs, for stainless steel, large area stainless steel, ceilings, walls, you name it. Cottage owners use it for siding on their cottages. Once again, this wiggles back and forth, but if you push this down, then it won't wiggle anymore. The extensions go on, the smallest one first, goes on like that. The larger one is put on next. There's 2 of them the same size. That goes on like this. And then this one like this. Okay, now if you're going to put your floor brush, wall brush on after that, you now have the hose, the extensions, and the wall brush, which can be used for cleaning walls, ceilings, hoods, whatever. This small detail attachment with a single hole is the most commonly used attachment you're going to use. All right, and it goes on just like so, and at the end of this goes your various detail brushes. You get 10 brass brushes. This is one of the brass brushes here. It goes on the end of the single hole attachment, just like so. Just push it on. This brush, detail brush, is the steel brush. You get 10 of those as well. This simply goes on at the end of the single hole attachment, just like so. Okay, the nylon brush, you get 10 of those as well, and it goes on at the end of the single hole attachment, just like so. This is the triangular medium-sized brush, which is used for larger area detail. This simply goes on at the end of the single hole attachment, like so. The circular one goes on much the same way. It's nylon, looks like that. This goes on at the end of the single hole attachment, much like this. Now, this also can be used with the extension. For example, if I'm cleaning in the corner of a pool at a hotel, or in the corner of a restaurant, or in a nursing home, I can put my extensions on. Okay, so here are the extensions I was using previously. I can use the same ones again, along with my circular medium brush, and it can go on the end. Now I can be cleaning in corners or whatever with the extension. Now you can see that the green ready light is on, okay, which tells you that it's ready for action. Next thing to do is to put the hose in like so, just attaches right like that. On its very first usage, you'll see that when this green light comes on, you're ready for action. But you must drain the liquid that's in the hose. And to do that, you simply press the trigger and you'll see some liquid come out of it. You wait until all the liquid comes out. When you drain the water out of the hose, you'll see that the green light is now off. To move to the next step, you have to wait for this green light to come back on. Then you're really ready for action. Then you can begin cleaning. This is the on-off switch here, and this is the steam button. You're not going to get steam unless this is on. Now you'll notice as well that my green light is back on again. That means that the machine is ready to clean. I'm now ready to begin cleaning.
Many restaurants have ceramic tile, both in their kitchen and in the sitting area. That ceramic tile also has small grooves in it, which accumulate dirt, especially in high traffic areas. The VS4000, when using the extension and the medium-sized brush, cleans this like no other machine. Here's the VS4000 cutting through dirt, grime, grout, and in general, just difficult things to clean on a floor. There's the grout being cleaned. As you can see, there's a big difference in the before and after pictures. Even the most dramatic stainless steel can be cleaned with the VS4000. Restaurant owners can do detailed cleaning, a thorough job, when they first purchase the VS4000, and then they can maintain it with regular maintenance. Cutting boards, which are always difficult to deal with, can be cleaned with the VS4000 and only with water. Now you see the end result of using the nylon detail brush on a cutting board. Here you're seeing the floor brush, complete with the extension and the towel wrapped around the floor brush, doing large area stainless steel. VS4000 cleans dish racks, wall grout, and even garbage cans. It does the most difficult of stainless steel, cleans it like nobody's business, cutting through grease with only water. In many restaurants, the hoods are the most difficult and expensive piece of equipment to clean. Here you can see it's no problem for the medium-size upholstery brush, a towel, and the extension. Baby seats with all the grooves and corners can be cleaned effectively with the detail brush and the medium-sized brush. When I do an in-store demo, many restaurant owners will ask me, where do you want to start? And I always say, at the front door, because that's where the first impressions are made to the customer. Al Stewart runs the most successful Dairy Queen operation in Canada. He uses the machine every day because he plugs it in every morning.
Our job every morning is we plug the machine in the morning. If we use it, it's already when we need to use it, it's all ready to go.
Okay.
And mainly we use it for in the mornings is a lot of just general cleaning and around our washrooms, around our entryway. Our fronts of our machines where it's an ice cream and the ice cream gets spilled down over the weekend, we find this is great to take to the fronts of our machines, cleans out all our grates, takes the ice cream right off our grout, and if you have it plugged in, you're going to use it. What we use it for mostly is we try to pull our fryers out once a week, and we take the steam and it takes off, as you can see. This was done on Friday. It takes off all the grease and residue from the stainless steel. And also it's great for getting along, take the steam and the brush and getting along those areas. And also down inside the fryer with it works well with for getting down to hard to get places.
In hotel rooms, housekeeping use the floor brush with a towel around it to clean stains. If someone in a room was to make a bad stain on the floor, it's quickly pulled out and cleans with no problem. Even upholstery is cleaned, as you can see with a towel wrapped around the upholstery brush. Most hotels have pools, and the areas around the pools are always difficult to clean. The water vapor cleaner, together with the medium-sized brush, and many of the detailed brushes, including brass and nylon, clean corners, mildew, and even pool decks.